Guys, deluded Guna, a player I've been watching from afar. Forgive me if I've got his name wrong. You know, guys know I'm bad with names and I hate getting names wrong. Adam Ounas, let's just call him Adam. Plays for Bordeaux. He plays in France. I know we've taken our eye off the ball in recent years in France. How Ousmane Dembele is not at the Emirates, I really don't know why. He's a player spoken of his big ambitions. He's talked about playing for Real Madrid one day, but for now he wants to stay at Bordeaux and play football. Chelsea have long been admirers. Have watched him time after time. You always see rumours, and you always it's well documented. He fueled speculation about joining United last year with social media, certain things like in social media rumours, and it's rumours United are watching him. Basically, every big club is probably watching him, and in today's market, every Wonder Kid is probably seen by everyone. It's no surprise. Like I said, he's a potential rough diamond. He needs to. There's a lot of edges he needs to be polished around, but he does look like a real player. He's 20 years old. He can play on the flanks, but he predominantly, if I had to say where he ends up long term, he plays as a cam. He reminds me. I don't want to say Mahrez for obvious reasons. I mean they're both of North African descent. In the sense that he's Algerian, so they do have a similar playing style, but he's so different to him. He's direct. He can play. You guys know how much I like direct people. He's skillful. He can take a man on. He's got an eye for a pass. Unlike most young players, he relishes the defensive duties. He does his defensive duties. He's got a lot of bad habits as well. I mean, he's young. He holds onto the ball too much. He can overindulge at times when he needs to get his head up. Yeah, getting his head up's another thing. But yeah, he overindulges. The incidences where he overruns it, could have passed it and he could have scored, but you end up near the corner flag or the ball gets ran out of play. Decision making. He needs to improve his finishing because, like I said, he gets in some good positions where he overruns it and he could um, amend it by scoring or by trying to have an effort and at least winning the corner. His shooting's been below par. In that regards, he's a typical Arsenal sort of player in that I could very much see him coming and making 100 passes at this club. He is someone that likes to do a 1-2, but he's also got an eye for a pass. He's got a shot on him from range as well, which is why I would like him to score more goals because he's very good. He's a very good player. He hasn't scored that many goals. I don't think. I haven't got the stats at hand, but he has not got more than four. You know, I give him the benefit of the doubt. 5 assists, probably similar. He needs to add more productivity at this point. Of course, if I'm an Arsenal fan, we need players that are kind of ready made right now. And he would probably cost a pretty penny, but he is someone that I've been looking at this year, was looked at a bit last year, but specifically had him under the eye this year, and he does look like a potential player we should, if we're not going to move for him, which we probably won't for whatever reason, and I still think he'll be a decent player. Someone that we should at least scout for a bit because he does look like a potential gem. And I mean, Bordeaux, of course, in today's market, a lot of teams can extort big clubs, but they can't. They're not the biggest of clubs, so yeah, we could get a deal there. Guys, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Adam Ounas, 30 appearances. Yeah, he's a decent player.